Here's how to lace Adidas Campus in a standard style. Start by taking hold of your lace, and we're going to feed each lace end down into the two very bottom eyelets on either side from above, if that makes sense. So just take your lace end, feed it through a little bit, pop that out the way, swap to the other one, and feed that lace end down into the other bottom eyelet, just a little bit. And before you pull all that through, here's a cool little trick we can do to make sure they come out evenly. Take your two lace ends together like this, grab a hold of your sneakers and just pull that lace through. And what this will mean is they'll come out evenly on either side. If there's a little twist, don't worry about that. That's totally normal with lacing. That's going to happen. We can just take our time to make sure everything's even. If yours haven't come out evenly on either side, don't worry about it. Just pause the video and make sure they're even before we carry on. Then what we're going to do is keep a hold of this lace and we're going to bring it over the sneaker tongue and we're going to bring it up through the next empty eyelet on this side from underneath. So we're not going down into it from above. Instead, just peel back the canvas and feed that lace end up through like that. Pull it all the way through, nice and slowly, making sure we don't have any twists because we want it to look really crisp and fresh. Looking good. Once you're happy with that, go ahead and take your other lace and we're going to do that on the other side. We're going to bring it over the sneaker tongue and up through the next empty eyelet from underneath on this side. Just feed that lace through until we have a little cross here. Then we're going to repeat that, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to keep a hold of this one on this side first. Bring it over the sneaker tongue and up through the next empty eyelet on this side from underneath, just like this. And feeding that through slowly to get a nice crisp looking lace. Then swap into the other one. Bring that over and up through the next empty eyelet on this side. Just bring that through. And feed it through slowly. Now remember, you can play this video on a half speed or pause as much as you need to. There's no rush with this, just go at your own pace. Awesome, let's carry on with the pattern. So we're gonna take this one again, starting from this side, bring it over, up through the next empty eyelet. Looking good. Bring that all the way over, nice and smooth. Then swap to the other lace. Bring it over and up through the next empty eyelet on this side. Looking nice. Now we're going to do something a little different because we've reached the tongue loop and we're going to be using this to make sure our laces stay in place with the standard style and don't come loose as we're wearing them. So what you're going to do is keep a hold of this one, bring it over and just feed that through the tongue loop there. Take your time to just wiggle it through, pull it through. It's looking really nice. And then just up through the next empty eyelet, just like we've been doing. Looking really good. All right, then let's swap to the other one. And we're going to feed this one through the tongue loop as well, just over the top of the one that's already in there. So just wiggle that through and pull it. And that looks really crisp. And then up through the next empty eyelet on this side. Look how nice they're looking now. Now at this point you might want to just stop and make sure you've not got any twists and your laces are looking really nice like mine. And then we're going to do something a little different for the second eyelet down from the top. So we don't lace all the way up to the top on the standard style because we'll cover up the logo and it doesn't look as good. So instead we're going to do something a little different with this next eyelet. So keep a hold of this lace, bring it over. And once you've reached the second eyelet down from the top, take the lace end down into this from above this time, instead of from underneath. So go down into that from above. Swap to the other one. Go down to this from above. There you have it. Look how good that looks. Now this is something I like to do on a standard lacing style to keep things looking crisp and to not cover up the logo, is to go ahead and bow your laces as normal, but a little bit loosely. And then you're going to tuck that lace bow behind the sneaker tongue out of the way so you can just slip your feet in and out of that as you like, and the bow doesn't cover that up. But if you do want to show the lace bow, that's absolutely fine. Just take the lace bow back out and bow it as normal. Repeat on your other sneaker and you'll have an awesome pair of standard lace Adidas Campus. If you found the info in this video helpful, please hit the like button for me to help it reach more people, and consider subscribing for more sneaker lacing content. I have tons of videos available to help inspire you guys. Thanks a lot.